Gotcha.
Good afternoon, Chair and members of the committee. I wish I could have been there in person. My apologies for needing to do this virtually. My name is Jai Jaisimha, and I'm a co-founder of the Transparency Coalition. We're a nonpartisan organization dedicated to ensuring that as AI scales, it does so with the guardrails necessary to protect our most vulnerable citizens, our children. I have over 30 years of experience in the tech industry and have a PhD from the University of Washington on what you might call AI today. I'm here to testify in strong support of SF 1857. Our organization helped pass California Senate Bill 243, which was the first in the nation chatbot law. And in recent weeks, we have worked to pass robust chatbot safety bills in Washington and Oregon. We're also involved in supporting bills that seek to regulate chatbots in dozens of other states. So you're by no means alone in this fight. I think we've already heard so much in terms of the harms that chatbots can inflict on adults and children. And I think the important thing to remember is that social media did these same experiments on our children, and we did nothing for most part. And we are living with the consequences today. So we really want to make sure that this type of regulation is advanced. I think one thing I'll just add in terms of statistics, in October of 25, OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, released internal data. And they reported that only 0.15% of their 800 million users, roughly 1.2 million people per week, had conversations about suicidal planning or intent. Another 0.07%, that's about 560,000 people, showed signs of mental health emergencies. So while we're hearing these isolated incidents, or will feel like isolated incidents, this is actually a public health pandemic that's taking place on chatbots. SF 1857 is a very common sense response to these terrible statistics by requiring, prohibitions against minor use for these chatbots, requiring a proof of age, and providing. I think the other important thing I'll emphasize is someone that worked at both Microsoft and Amazon. There's always an internal conversation that happens about what types of chatbots or products should be put in the market. And the way that usually works is that there's lawyers within the company who try to advise people who are trying to build new products about the incentives or disincentives that exist, what the liability is likely to be. And the fact that we have this framework, the enforcement framework in this bill, I think will actually create the appropriate incentives that change company behavior. Every little product decision will be reevaluated because of the work you all are doing today. We just can't wait for another round of apology tours from big tech CEOs. By passing 1857, you can declare in Minnesota that a child's mental health is more valuable than an AI engagement score. Please advance this bill. Thank you. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank